Happy Hump Day, everyone. It's Wednesday afternoon, and here is a hopefully relatively short video update on what's going on. We're going to talk about Joaquin, the hurricane, as well as, of course, our local weather. There's not much to say in the short term for our local forecast. It gets more interesting, certainly, as we go towards the weekend. It's just kind of a gray and murky day out there. Today, we have a cloudy sky and temperatures in the upper 50s in Boardman. Dew point back in the 50s after spending the past couple of days in the 60s. The wind is calm. Things are going to be quiet for the rest of the day today, just a lot of clouds around. No rain coming out of these clouds after a damp start this morning. As you can see, northwest Ohio has got into some clearing, but we're going to hang on to the clouds through this evening and even into parts of the overnight as well. Yesterday's rain is pushed into New England, where they're getting way too much rain up towards Portland, Maine, into Atlantic Canada as well. The East Coast is going to get into a relative lull here, but this old front is going to hit the brakes and then actually start backing west, and moisture is going to overrun it, and a lot of rain is coming to the East Coast over the next few days. And back here at home, you step outside today, it feels a lot different, and I told you about this yesterday. After dew points in the mid-60s Monday and Tuesday, today dew points have dropped down into the mid-50s, and they'll continue dropping for the rest of the day today, down into the 40s, so cool night coming up tonight. Much more comfortable. It's not air you can wear. Here's Joaquin. Category 1 hurricane, just northwest of kind of the center of the Bahamas. This is forecast to kind of stew around and strengthen into a Category 2, and then start to get pulled north and strengthen even more. This could become a major hurricane, perhaps a Category 3 and maybe even a Category 4 hurricane out here in the open Atlantic. The big question, of course, is, well, then what? Here's the official National Hurricane Center track for Joaquin, taking it by Sunday and into Monday, somewhere either from eastern North Carolina or well out to sea. Now, the center of the track, it's easy for your eye to focus on that, but that's not what you should focus on. Focus on the whole cone. And, most model guidance now is actually sort of more in this direction, kind of the left-hand side of the cone. So they're on high alert, certainly. Outer Banks of North Carolina, heading up towards Virginia Beach, the Delmarva Peninsula as well. That's the official National Hurricane Center track. Here's what we call the spaghetti plot. A whole bunch of computer models thrown onto one map, and it looks like a plate of spaghetti. That's why it's called the spaghetti plot. And as you can see, the models are definitely clustered right in through here. Somewhere from, the Jersey Shore down to Wilmington, North Carolina. That's kind of the zone we're really focused on. What does this mean for our weather? Well, I think regardless of Joaquin, we're likely to have a wet day coming up on Saturday. Nothing all that heavy, but some showers and a gusty wind. Sunday, and especially Sunday night into Monday, if we're going to get impacts from Joaquin, another round of rain, some wind, that'll be the time frame. Later Sunday into Monday. Don't think it's any sort of serious situation for us. A nuisance, yes. The misery factor will be kind of high, but it won't be a life-threatening kind of a thing like it will be in parts of the East Coast, back to the Appalachians, where not only flooding will be a concern, but all sorts of problems with a landfalling tropical system, of course, with wind and storm surge and that sort of thing somewhere on the East Coast. We're not going to have to deal with those types of life-threatening situations, but we may see some rain from Joaquin. Much more, of course, coming up on Weather for Weather Geeks this evening on my weather blog at wfmj.com/weather. Get that online before 8 o'clock. Hope you have a great rest of this Wednesday. More updates on social media and, of course, on TV this evening on 21 News at 6. I'll see you then.